Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. My name is Jess and today we're continuing our journey in World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King. I appreciate you clicking on this video and joining me on this Let's Play. Special shout out also to my channel members. Thank you so much for the additional support. If you would like early access to my videos, you can join as a channel member down below. Alrighty, we have all the quests to pick up from this little spot of Storm Peaks. We popped into here in the last part by rocket, which was really fun. Let me quickly actually repair my gear and get rid of some junk before we do anything else. Pretty sure we don't want any of this, and even if we do, like, whatever. It's not really gonna matter if we sell it. We haven't changed anything of our gear in so long. Also, where are these quests? They must be like up there.
You got my attention.
Thanks for coming up here, lass. Judging by your wide eyes and shivering hands, I'd venture a guess that you're somewhat new. Sounds like it would be good for you to meet our gracious hosts then. We've got some extra medical supplies. To be honest, we weren't expecting to have such a comfortable setup. Go ahead and give this crate to Gornthal over there and lend them a hand if you would too. We don't want them to think you're ungrateful for how welcoming they've been. Okay, what crate? Oh, I guess he's just handed it to us. I assumed we were going to have to pick it up, but... Hello. Medical supplies, thank you. Not exactly sure what to do with them, to be honest, but I'm sure they'll be useful. It's good to meet you. There's such a colourful variety among your peoples. We're not used to having visitors up this way very often. It's good to have some fresh company. There is something that I could use a hand with now that I have you. We have a few scouts that are extremely late in returning. The peaks are harsh, but these boys know what they're doing. Head to the east along the Boar's Breath Valley and near Boar's Fall. They should be out that direction. If you find any sign of one of them, bring me back news immediately. We have a few enemies in the area. If any of them are getting a bit uppity, the more warning the better. Awesome, that's the start of Harpy Problem, which is the next achievement. Oh, come on.
Great to meet you.
After the discovery of Brand's journal in Grizzly Hills, I remember that, we've only had one other communication from Bran. A mysterious note found its way to the Explorers League headquarters in Ironforge, with no indication of where it came from. All it said was that we're to meet Bran at his camp and help him with his search. From what I can tell, the camp should be located northeast of here, across the Boar's Breath River, and at the foot of some ruins from the Path of the Titans.
Safe travels.
Oh my gosh, we're actually going to get to meet Bran in this expansion? That's super cool. Okay, yes, this is the Lunar Festival person, right? No. Elderfargle? Is it? I assume because they're in a light. Yeah, okay, that's Lunar Festival. We don't care about that. There was another quest I thought over here somewhere. I thought I saw another one. That also could just be the Valentine's Day one. Yeah, what is this one? Elder... Oh no, one over here. Cool. Oh, with a big birdie. Fresh blood, good to meet ya. I've got some work if you've got some time. Off to the east are the Footsteeps. Pretty hard land, but there's quite a group of rhino that graze there. Our birds have a taste for that rhino meat, but it's always a bit dangerous for them to go hunting with all of the proto-drakes that nest around there. If you're keen, head over that way and get some rhino meat, bring it back to the peaks above here, and then use it to feed some of the eagles that nest there. Easy peasy, okay. Where are we headed on a map? Okay, the missing scouts, get the note, that's all sort of in the same area. There is mending fences all the way over here, I'm not completely sure what that is, but Boar's Breath, okay, there's the proto-drakes, the rhinos down here? Oh, that's the rear, right? Or a ghost, oh! Okay, can I aggro you? Just fly into you? Yep, sweet, cool. We'll land somewhere here. Oh, we love finding a rear. So yeah, as of last part, we've already done 2 achievements. We got another... Yeah, we've done 5 so far. And we got a leather headpiece, which isn't all that helpful. But, yeah, we've done 3 achievements total out of the 9 in this world. So I'm super stoked with that. Okay, there's the harpies, which we don't seem to actually have to kill them yet. So it goes back this way. A note. Over here. Cool. I feel like I was saying something before I got distracted by the rare and I have absolutely no idea what it was. Cool, a note has been found. I just need to find these rhinos. Here we go. Damn, they're yellow. I don't like things that we can't just like mass pull, you know? Need to enjoy it while we can, since we're getting semi towards the end of the Death Knight playthrough. One achievement, well, sorry, not one achievement, one zone to go after this one, and then we'll do Dungeon Master and Raid Master, and then we'll be done. And then we'll be moving on to Cataclysm, because we are doing the expansions in chronological order, which has been fun. Mainly because, like, everything just kind of makes sense. Like, having references back sometimes to Burning Crusade, because this was the next expansion right after it. Just little things like that are just really cool once you actually know the lore and you've actually, like, done all of the quests and paid attention. I wish my memory was better. I'm sure there's lots of things still that we're missing. But going through an order has been really fun. I really wish that I had thought of that right at the start of my channel, because we did do what was it? Battle for Azeroth was like one of my first playthroughs, and I don't know why I picked that one. I just did. And it was fun and everything, but there's probably so many things that I missed because I didn't know all the lore from the expansions beforehand. And of course we've done Dragonflight and the War Within because those were the current expansions at the time. Like when I first started my channel, Dragonflight was what was out, which is kind of wild to think it's only been, like, I've only had my channel that long. Oh, there are some red ones. Okay, cool. I mean, not a lot. Well, let's go get that whole herd. Sorry to the mums and the babies. Perfect. Okay, how many do we have them all now? We do, so we're done. I feel like we should do the missing scout first before we go back and feed the eagle as well. Or are the eagles up here? I swear the eagles were like back where we started? The missing scout? The Frostborn scout attempts to rise to its feet as you approach, but stumbles back to the ground, clenching an obviously painful wound in his side. Are you okay? I've come to take you back to Frosthold if you can stand. I don't think that's going to happen, lass. I've lost a lot of blood. There's no way I'm making it back. I'm sorry I didn't get here sooner. What happened? A pack of harpies came up from the valley. A big one named Sharana led them. I didn't have anywhere to escape. They haven't been this aggressive for a long time. I didn't expect it. I let my guard down. It's my own fault. I'll go get some help. Hang in there. It's a little late for that, lass. The Frostborn Scout coughs up some blood on the snow. Get that wench in charge for me. Frostborn Scout slumps over as he breathes his last breath. Okay. Let's try find these, eagles. Apparently over this way. Just a, like, smoking rocket up there. See, I don't really see any eagles. I'm gonna head back. Because I swear it said it was where we were when we were. Oh, I'll head through the canyon. I remember seeing the eagles when we flew into there. Yeah, here we go. See, why was the quest not showing us here? Was I just blind? Did I miss it? Also cool that we can do it while we're on our mount. We don't even get dismounted. Love that, love that. And we're done. Amazing, let's hand them all in. Thank you kindly, and I'm sure they're quite appreciative too. They make powerful allies. You'll be well off being on this side of their graces. A few weeks ago, if you looked up, you'd see dozens of those beautiful eagles soaring the skies. Now only a few, if any. They've taken to staying with their nest nearly all the time now because the harpies have been stealing their eggs. The harpies have grown a taste for taste of eagle flesh, it seems. The side wretches are caring for the eggs long enough to feast on the hatchlings. Go into the valleys to the north or the east and find the eggs, bring them back here, and I'll take them back to the nests. Yeah, that's a bit gruesome.
Hi.
Did you find Bran's camp?
Watch your back.
Archaeologist Andorin looks at you expectantly. You were supposed to come back with Bran, not a piece of paper. What's going on here?
See you soon.
The tone of Bran's note suggests he meant to bury something with the note. Maybe a pack of some kind. You're sure this was all you found? Okay, I'm going to have to take some of these frost hounds with you. The Frostborn use them for tracking. Bring it to the destroyed camp and let it get Bran's scent. It should at least lead you to the location of those missing possessions and, if we're lucky, Bran himself. Very cool. We're going to have a little pet doggo. When a scout doesn't come back for this long, that's about the expected result. The harpies then? King Stormheart has us trained hard year round. He's turned us into amazing fighters. At times like this, I understand why it's necessary. He's the wisest and strongest leader I've yet seen among our people. Don't let his peachy skin fool ya. Damn harpies, we've beat that bunch into submission more times than I can remember, and they stay quiet for a time after each bout. This time, I thought that maybe it sunk in. Apparently not. Their memory may be a bit short, but if their numbers are thinned enough, they'll keep to themselves. Get into the valley in the north and east and clear out a fair chunk of them for me, will ya? Okay, easy peasy. Hopefully, we can actually, like, gather quite a few of them. But we need 8 of each, and we also need 15 eggs. Oops, I almost started attacking that hatchling, which is definitely not what we wanted to do. Oh, I didn't even realize those bears we got before, like, gave me a buff. It's not a good buff because it's about mana. I didn't even read it when I grabbed them, I just took one and drank it. So that is my own bad. I wish they sometimes dropped eggs as well, like, oh, there's 2 here. Had them on them, that would make things a little bit easier, but seeing there are actually some nests with a few together makes it a bit better too. So yeah, we just got 3 from one spot, so never mind, I take it back. Oh, sometimes when you pick one up, another one just spawns. That's super handy to know. Just realised I wasn't even checking if the other quests, like the one for Bran, were actually part of an achievement line or not. Just kind of assumed they were. We'll keep going for now, but I'll try and make sure to pay attention to that. My goal is to do less or none of the achievements that, well, the quests that aren't part of the achievement lines, because these last 2 zones, or at least the last zone, I know for sure is going to be really long. So the less sidetracked we can get, the better. But I also said that when we first got to Storm Peaks and then literally did a side quest almost straight away, so time will tell whether I manage to stick to that or not. Yeah, I've heard many not good things about ice crowns, so definitely want to try. Minimize any unnecessary questing. Keep things on track as much as possible. Alrighty, we only need the screeches, not the witches. From now on. And 4 more eggs. Perfect, last screecher, 2 eggs, and then we'll just need... Oh no, this is the last 2 eggs we need, perfect. Alrighty, back up to Bran's little camp. We'll bring out our little doggo. Am I not at the abandoned camp? I'm sure I am. Oh. Oh, okay, jokes. Use the net and ice slick to keep the dwarves away. have no clue where he's going. He just knows what he's doing, I guess. At least I hope he does. Gosh, I am dying. I say, surely I'll be alright, but like, whew. They just spawn up out of nowhere. This is actually a really cool quest. I assumed we were just going to have like a dog, like a little hyena or something, just like following, like sniffing around, and we were going to dig up whatever he found, but no. Also, oh my god, my health. I really hope we're nearly there, but also like, oh. We should be fine. We should be fine. I hope. You know, we're all good. We're here. Tracker Thulin. Do you mean out of range? We'll see the Iron Dwarves again. I don't think we've seen them since Grizzly Hills. Also love I can go in with like not much health and like heal myself from attacking people. Like we gain more health than we lose. Which is kind of wild sometimes. Are we anywhere near this one now that we're so far up? No, it's quite far away. We're gonna half back and hand in. I'm really glad I changed my hearth. That could have been bad. It's dirty work, I know, but we appreciate it. Now, what was the name of the scout? What was the name the scout mentioned? Serana? This Serana Ice Shriek sounds like the one that's spurring the harpies to be more aggressive. If we kill her, I suspect their attacks won't last long afterwards. One of our storm riders claims to have spotted her circling the peak directly northwest of here. Ooh, suggested players 3. Go find the wench and put her down. Let's see this done. Interesting. I'm sure we can solo it. We'll see. We'll get this harpy problem taken care of. The eagles will be free to soar the skies again soon. Good stuff, lass. You're making fast friends. If you stop back by so soon, I'm sure we can find one that'll let you ride. They should know that you're trustworthy now. That's pretty cool. Also, where's this one? I'm really confused where this hand-in is. Because it says we've done it, but like the hand-in's not here. You know, because it was this dude. Wow, I'm so confused. Okay. We're just gonna have to carry on, and I'll just have to look up where that hand-in is at some stage and figure out how I missed it. But it doesn't say there's any, like, we didn't have to pick up anything or do anything else. Like, maybe I shouldn't have, you come over here, please? I flew right through you. It doesn't say we had to do anything else. Okay, that's not fun. Okay, we definitely can solo her. She's like taking a while to kill, but we'll be fine. Unless she does any big powerful moves towards her death. Don't love that stun though. At least it's short. It's actually one of the shorter stuns that we've had to deal with. And we're done. Hopefully this is the end of the harpy problem one. That would be cool. It would be very fast. I'm all for that. It's done then, thank you. I've spoken with Fjorlin. He said that his men will take charge of keeping the harpies down a bit. As long as we don't let up again, they won't find the courage to think they can attack our people. I know this wasn't the most tasteful work. Take this as a token of my appreciation. Harpy problem done! I can't believe we've done 4 achievements. What the heck? 5 to go. Okay, let's have a quick look at our btwquests. Storm Peaks. So we're on this quest chain and we're also on the shell. Rare Earth available quest. I'm gonna do a quick little Google and just see where we're meant to be to make sure. Okay, I know what we did. Problem is going to be remembering where that cave was. I'm assuming somewhere over here, just from memory. We were meant to use the communicator to summon Bran, which we did not do. So, we went this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can find the cave again. That makes sense. So we get to hand in to him, and that explains why there was not anything. So yeah, the camp was here, cave was over this way. Why it wasn't showing up on our map for where to hand in. I knew we looted something, I just didn't think to check that it was a usable item for some reason, which is my bad. Again, as always. Was this the cave? Please tell me this was the cave. This doesn't look like the cave. Uh-oh. Was this the cave? It was only a little cave. This was the cave. Okay, cool. Can we do it while this dude's here? Again! Amazing! Run!
Inquiring minds just got to know.
You're not a member of the Explorers League, at least not one I remember, but if you recovered the communicator, they must have sent you. Good, that's almost what I was hoping for.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Thank the light that someone got my message. Now that I'm safe from the Iron Dwarves, I need to ask your help with something. I've got a lead on Norganon's Keystone, which guards access to Uldar's archives, but the Titans divided it into 2 pieces and secreted them away. One of the pieces, the Keystone Shell, is held within the Inventor's Library on the northern coast, south of Uldar itself. The first thing you'll need to do is retrieve the fragments of an access disk from the library's guardians.
Truth is out there.
The truth is out there. Okay, so that's up this way. Exciting, exciting. It is leading us towards another quest pickup and another flight path. We love that, we love that. I like sort of being in like one little zone for sort of like one big, well, it wasn't even very big, but one little quest line and then getting moved on. It just sort of helps keep things a bit more fresh and less like repetitive. Like Zeldrak, we were in the same place for so long and it did just get a little bit like, you just get a bit sick of it, you know? Also, was not expecting them to be little mechanomes. Let's see, can I hold on to aggro of all of these? Probably not. That's one of the biggest pulls we've done in a while. Love it! Look, it's wild how much of a challenge it is not. Kill all these dudes. How many fragments do we need? 6. We got 5 already. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Perfect. Done. Okay, now do we summon him again and talk to him again? Yes.
Loads of forgotten knowledge.
Did you complete the disc? Sorry, Brian, I cut you off. Wonderful. Now that we have the disc, you must use it to open the inventor's vault.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That disc you assembled, it's blank. That crafty Mirmur must have hidden the information somewhere else. Look around the inventor's library. Do you see any databanks there? That might be what you need to do with the disc. Try using it near some of those databanks. Perhaps it's set to retrieve and store information from them. After you've tried your hand at that, contact me again and let me know what you've found. Meanwhile, I'll be trying to track down the other half of the archive key. Okay, is that these? Yes, it is these. So it's a little bit slow, takes a little while, but that's okay. It's quite interesting dealing with the Titans again as well. I say again because we dealt with them in Dragonflight quite a bit. But I didn't really know a lot of the history behind why during that expansion. So it's cool to sort of see some of the initial intros to them. Why is this not working? Whatever, we'll just find another one. Terrace of the Makers. Don't attack me. Like you can, but just don't interrupt me. Just wait till we're done. Perfect. We'll grab you, and we'll grab you, and we'll grab you. Alrighty, 3 more after this. A little teeny bit tedious, but that's okay. It's 2 over that way, then we'll just need 1 more. Sweet, there's 1 over there, so we should be all good. We have so few achievements to do now that they all fit in our view, which is amazing. I feel like Storm Peaks is giving us like a false sense of security because it's going so quick and so well that I'm just like, oh, I'm so nervous for Ice Crown after everything I've heard now. I'm sure it won't be that bad. I'm sure I'm setting it up to be way worse than it is, which is like something I love to do, honestly. Like, expect the worst and then it won't be that bad. That sounds a lot more like negative than it is, but like in a good way. Like, you just prepare for it to be awful. And then it's alright. Perfect. 1 more.
Find me wherever the action is.
Did you try using the disc? What did you find?
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Brian looks at the disc as you hold it up. I can't tell if there's anything stored there or not. You have to tell me what happened. You describe the data retrieval process. So it worked. At least we can count on Mimir to be systematic. Can't say that for the rest of these keepers, from what I've been hearing.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Norgannon's shell is within our reach. Take the Inventor's Disc into the library interior. There should be a console there that you can activate with the disc. I imagine Mimir stored more there than just Norgannon's shell. There are probably enough schematics stored there to keep Ironforge engineers occupied for years. Anyway, use the disc to recover the shell. Hopefully Mimir hasn't decided to put any more obstacles in our way. Well, he definitely jinxed it saying that, didn't he? There is no way there aren't more obstacles now. The console appears to have an opening for the Inventor's Disc. You insert the disc into the console, suddenly lights on its surface illuminate and a mechanical voice speaks. Inventor's Disc authenticated. Welcome back, Keeper Mimir. Charging Inventor's Disc. Disc charging completed. Hearing Emergency Protocol Gamma. Emergency Protocol loaded. Please use the charged disc to activate the Guardian of Norgannon's shell, Archivist Mechaton. The Archivist will release the shell once your identity has been verified. Please have a pleasant millennium. Okay. Do we summon Bran back or do we just do it? I think we just do it. Use of the Inventor's Disc detected. Emergency Protocol Gamma activated. Verifying status of Norgannon's shell. Norgannon's shell accounted for and secure. It will be available for transfer once user's identity has been verified. Stand by to verify identity as Keeper Mimir. Oh. Also, look at the little Scrappy in the corner. I want one. How can I get a little Scrappy? Identity verification failed. User is not Keeper Mimir. The Inventor's Disc has fallen into the hands of an unauthorized user. Activating defense protocol. Imposter must be dealt with. The Inventor's Disc must be recovered. Okay, well that's fine. I thought we were just gonna not be able to retrieve it because we weren't the right person, but they should, honestly, you should have verified our identity first and then handed it over. Mr. Archivist Mechaton. Not the most clever of moves.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
Well, don't just stand there. Show me the shell.
Travel safe.
That's it. That's the first half of Morgannon's keystone. Well done. When I get back to Ironforge, I'm going to have you inducted as an honorary member in the Explorers League. Pretty sure we've heard that so many times.
The truth is out there. Keep your eyes on the horizon.
We just got another achievement done. We have 4 to go. What on earth do you mean?
Are within our grasp.
Or the Frostborn King achievement starting now. Interesting. I don't see any locking mechanisms on the shell. That suggests to me that it may take more than just finding the other piece to combine the keystone. Take the shell back to the expedition leader, Lagnus, at Frosthold. Once he gets over his awe, he will be able to glean what the core looks like based on the shell. And maybe they can get the Frost Dwarfs to help find it. I'm going to see if I can find out how to combine the 2 pieces. We'll catch up once we've both made some progress.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
The Storm Peaks are an intriguing place, but there's far more here than Titan Ruins. Peoples who live here face a dire threat in Loken and his minions. He sent his favourite servants, the Iron Dwarves, on a brutal campaign against all the creatures of stone. He expelled the Earthen from Uldar, forcing them to take shelter at Boulder Crag's refuge on the face of the mountain west of the Inventor's Library. Boulder Crag and his brethren are beset by the Iron Dwarves there. Find and help them.
Travel safe.
Okay, that one seems to not be part of an achievement, so we're going to ignore that one. Can we half back? We can. Oh, actually, I said it wasn't part of the achievement line, which technically it's not, but it is right by the other flight path, so we may as well hand it in, get the flight path, and then we can half back, because then we can fly back here if we need. Nemo's workshop. Okay, so is it up here somewhere? No, it's inside somewhere. Okay, here. Also, what am I talking about being like, we could get the flight path? We have the flight path, I think. Yeah, we already had the flight path. What am I on about? Oh, mechanical cat. That's cool.
The earth calls.
Okay, it did lead into a quest that is an achievement, so good thing we didn't ignore it. So you know Bran Bronzebeard then? He is our closest ally among those of the flesh. We are his brothers in the struggle against Loken and his followers in the struggle for Ulder.
Until we meet again.
It seems so long ago that these hammers pounded in huge stone instead of iron. Our expulsion from Ulder saw the weakest of us dead and the strongest of our craftsmen reborn as warriors. As the irons beat us back, even the strongest find themselves failing. We can do little for the wounded, save when we have a stock of enchanted earth. We used to mine it from the deposits on the sheer cliff face to the northwest, but the constant battle has prevented us from replenishing our stock. Would you help?
Farewell.
Of course. Again, ignoring the dude in the moon. Moonwell? Is that what it's called? Alrighty, I'm gonna half this back and hand in the other one. Just because I don't know why. Why not? Oh, every time I do that, I catch us on fire slightly.
How are ya?
Hello there.
Off with you.
By Muradin's beard, is that what I think it is? Bran's really outdone himself this time. And you too, for that matter. The boys back home are never going to believe
Watch
this.
your back.
Definitely. I can see exactly what the core must look like. If any of the Frostborn have seen it, they'll be sure to recognise the description. There's no time to waste. Let's get straight to business. Go talk to King Stormheart and request his aid. He's sure to know someone who can help us find the core. And be nice about it, will you? He's very respected around here.
See you soon.
Sure. Where is this king that you speak of? Oh, did not even notice him when we were flying around before. Norganon's core? Never heard of it. I might well know someone that has, though. I will be more than willing to lend my shelter and home to travellers in need, but I'm nay too keen to force my people into your affairs. I'll tell you what, my people are warriors, straight and true. On the day a Frostborn becomes a man, he has to prove himself in battle. He has to show us that he'll not let size hold him back. Show me you're as strong and fierce as one of my men, and I'll have them lend you an ear or a blade. Speak to Fjorlin over by the cliff to the south, and he'll put you to the test. Is that Fjorlin? Yes. Okay, what are we going to have to do? Oh, we already have the cloth for the rare earth achievement, so that's great. Where there are Frostborn, there are eagles. They've been our allies for longer than I've walked the land, and I'm not exactly young anymore, lass. King Stormheart sent me to be tested as a Frostborn would. I am ready for my test. Okay, we're on an eagle, that's fine. Can't see anything. Trying to zoom out. Ooh, there we go. I cannot read that because of how much we're flapping around. He must see something in you to begin with, or I doubt he'd put you through such a sacred ritual. I know you're new to our kind, so I'll catch you up a bit while we're on our way over. Years back, my father and several other Frostborn were returning from a trek across Dragonblight. There was a heavy blizzard, far worse than we've ever seen since. They crossed a trail of blood-soaked snow and followed it to find a dwarf wandering and speaking in a dialect they couldn't make out. And not a dwarf of our kind, mind you, but a mountain dwarf, something our kind had never seen before. The dwarf seemed lost, having no memory of where he came from or even his own name. Not being the kind to leave a dwarven cousin to die in the snow, my father's party took him in and continued back towards Frosthold. Not long after, out of nowhere, the snow burst before them and a jawmonger the size of Varanus herself came down upon their party. One of them was swallowed whole before they even had time to react. My father thought they were all doomed, but behind him, a furious roar rumbled through the snow and he turned to see the mountain dwarf growing in size, his skin taking on a stone-like texture and his hands sizzling with lightning. The dwarf barreled towards the sound like rolling thunder and hurled a shiny metal hammer, lightning coursing over its surface directly into the jawmonger's throat. The Jormungandr collapsed instantly, its head barely still attached to its convulsing body. My father turned to the dwarf in awe and raised a fist in praise. A stranger having no name of his own, my father deemed Jorg, a name reserved for champions of legend. Years later, he now stands before us as Jorg Stormheart, King of the Frostborn. King Stormheart has trained us well, turned us into even more fearsome warriors than we could have boasted around the time of our war with the Frost Giants. And as one of the fiercest tests put upon a warrior of the Frostborn, we are made a creature far larger than ourselves, giants, dragons, Jormungandr, or we face a creature, as a testament to the fact that size will never be our weakness. This is the test put before you this day. Return to us only once the Iron Watcher is dead, and be revered as a warrior of the Frostborn. He is slow from the rust of the ages, he's quick on his feet, and he will not best you. You have King Stormheart's favour, do not disappoint. Okay, battered Stormhammer. Guess we hurl that at him? Throw the Stormhammer to deal massive damage and stun the target for 4 seconds. It will not return to your hand once it strikes. Close do I have to be? Okay, it said it did massive damage. I wouldn't say it did massive damage by any means, but it doesn't have a long cooldown, so we can keep using it. He's also not really hurting us that much, so she's alright. She's fine. Oh, all done. And dinner's bloody ages away though, so we might just head towards this rare earth one first. Which I know it's a bit of a sidetrack, but we have like 9 minutes before we can hearth. So it just seems a bit of a waste to fly all the way back down here. Although I do want to have just a quick look now at how Organ Shell is done. Which one did we just do for the Frostborn King? Yes. Yeah, there's still quite a lot to do in this one. We're also doing bringing down the Iron Colossus. A lot to do on that one too. Which is all fine, no dramas, no dramas. The Temple of Wisdom. Okay, where is this, like, rare earth? I have a pickaxe to, like, get whatever it is we need, but I'm also like, where is it? I feel like this doesn't make sense, but this is where the questline is showing me. Oh, okay, here we go, found it. Be very careful to not fall off these edges. Thank goodness we only need 7. And thank goodness we hadn't sold our cloth that we have in our bags. There's a little boat down there I can see off in the distance in the haze. I love the music here, like in this zone specifically. I've loved it in, I think, pretty much every zone, but I'm just currently really enjoying it right now. Feels very like appropriate for where we are. We just need one more. There we go. I'm super curious what that boat is down there. Might just be decoration. Oh, no, there's a couple boats down there. Still could be decoration, for sure. Oh, there's many. Like a little Viking area. Very interesting. It's even on the mini-map. Be curious if there's anything we actually have to do with that. Oh, I've accidentally flown us into... What zone is this? Ice Crown. I completely forgot that there's like, flying vehicles. In Ice Crown, in Ice Crown. Like the warships or whatever they're called. Intriguing. Also, what the heck is that? They building another big iron giant? Don't love that. Is the Hamden really up here? No. We just missed the entry again. My bad, my bad.
You came in search of something.
Were you able to find any of the earth?
May the earth guide you.
This will allow us to patch up more of the fallen. Thank you, on behalf of all who defend the refuge.
Until we meet again.
The refuge defenders have done their best to blunt the Iron Dwarf's attacks, but we keep losing ground inch by inch. My men are hardy but not tireless. Without reinforcements, it's only a matter of time until we will be overrun. Would you lend your skills to the refuge's defense? It would greatly improve the morale of the defenders and give them, and me, hope for mounting a counterattack. Kill any of the Stormforged or their creations you encounter outside the refuge.
May the earth guide you.
The refuge's defenders fight bravely, but they cannot keep up with the Iron Onslaught. With the earth you collected, I can make bandages to help heal the wounds of some of the fallen. The more defenders we can patch up, the longer we'll last out there. Take these poultices and use them to heal the wounds of the fallen defenders outside the refuge. Get as many back into the battle as possible. Every casualty is one too many.
Farewell.
Alrighty. Whereabouts are they? Literally right where we are. I'm going to fly us back to do the other hand in, just because I'm curious what it is and where it's going to lead us to. I don't love that there's two quest chains so far away from each other. That's right. I will just pop us back in once we land. Alrighty, hand in time. Great tale, lass. Perhaps you have a bit of frostborn blood in you, eh? You're not just talk anyway, and that's what I needed to hear. Ooh, what'd we get? You're now revered with the frostborn. I don't know where this core is hiding, but you knew that. I said I'd help though, and that I shall. There's a hermit by the name of Drom Frostgrip, who lives in a cave north of here, down in the valley. We've stayed far away from the Titans a bit ourselves, being that there are so few about. But Drom's loyal to the old ways. He keeps an eye on their most precious places and speaks to the keeper, Cretius, often. You're sure to find him in the back of his cave. Tell him I sent you, and he'll help you. Also, we got a whisper from Fionn. He now has another quest for us. That's lucky we spotted that. I mean, we would have seen the quest marker anyway, but... Our scouts have spotted Iron Dwarves in the valley north of here. I overheard King Stormheart sending you to visit Drom, and I'm admittedly a bit worried about him. If you find any Iron Dwarves when you head down there, put them down hard and fast for me, eh? I don't think that they know exactly where we are or how to get here just yet, but I'd prefer to keep it that way. Easy peasy, guys. Okay, that is where we're going to finish up for today, and in the next part we'll have lots to do. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and would love if you could give this video a thumbs up. I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next part of our journey. I'll see you all very soon. Bye guys.